It's interesting because I was very much against corruption growing up in Chicago. My mom experienced it and saw the effects of it in the Chicago public school system. And then I started working. I became a CPA when I was 20 years old, and I started seeing people paying tax at 70% marginal tax rates. And I started seeing the kind of stupid things they were doing, frankly, to try to avoid paying tax and making investments that weren't economic and done primarily for tax avoidance purposes. And that the tax code at the time really allowed a lot of that legally. So I worked at an international public accounting firm called Coopers & Lybrand. And so I did a lot of tax returns for high net worth individuals. And I started to think and hear about Ronald Reagan and about Jack Kemp and people talking about reducing tax rates and that being a key to economic growth. I was steeped in small business because I did a lot of work for a lot of small businesses. I did their tax returns, I did their accounting. And I would talk to a lot of business people about their experiences with regulation and about the difficulties that they had complying with the tax system and dealing with regulation and dealing with lawsuits and things like that, and the difficulties of doing business. And so that really, when Ronald Reagan talked about unleashing the private economy and reducing tax rates, reducing regulation, and allowing growth and allowing innovation and encouraging those kinds of things, that appealed to me because of what I was seeing right in front of me doing work for small businesses.